Fam, what's going on? Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube. How's everybody doing this evening? This is a breaking update. Sitting here on this beautiful evening here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and I see that Matt Zenitz posted an update, and he is expecting DeShawn Jones to commit to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Now, this is significant news following an already significant day when you had Cliff Amori out of Rutgers on the basketball front announce that he is committing to Alabama and committed, which is a monumental pickup. And then tonight, you're getting your defensive back, your corner, that will come. Now, he's expected to announce, at any time, but this is huge news. I mean, if you're out there and you're just getting this update and you're sitting down to your Sunday dinner, finish your dinner. But Alabama's defensive secondary clearly depleted over the last, 90 days or whatever it was, because the names that you lost to the transfer portal, people who you lost in the transfer portal, coaches that you lost, retiring or going somewhere else, it impacted Alabama's secondary. And I think when I look to Alabama's secondary right now, and I said this on my morning show, who on the team started last year in the defensive secondary, right? Malachi Moore. I think that's the only starter that's returning. So I get it. Keon Sabb, I think, is going to be a monster. I think that Damani Jackson, I mean, how good is he going to be? I think we all expect him to be really talented, but he hasn't played, right? He hasn't played here in the SEC. He hasn't gone against SEC type talent. Back to back to back. I mean, that back end schedule for Alabama is going to be loaded with some of the top wide receivers in all of college football. But Alabama certainly needed a corner, and looks like they're going to get that corner in DeShawn Jones. So let me ask you, and I know you guys are just getting checked in, getting notified, but DeShawn Jones expected to commit to Alabama, was at Wake Forest and has really good experience in terms of being a corner that saw time and now coming to Alabama. Let me ask you, and I asked this morning as well, coming into this out of the spring season, how concerned were you about the secondary? I was really concerned because I think opposite of Monty Jackson, was it really going to be Xavier Brown? Not to say that he couldn't start in any shape or form. I just, with limited game experience, none. How is he going to fare? So, having DeShawn Jones come in, and look, nobody is promised a starting spot. Nobody. So you got to come in, work for that starting spot, and be able to hold that starting spot down and earn that starting spot. But now I feel a little bit more confident with the secondary, being that DeShawn Jones is expected to commit to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Waiting for the official announcement from him, but, significant pickup when you look at guys from the transfer portal. I mean, is it as big as Clifford Amori from Rutgers? No, but it is a much needed addition to Alabama's roster. You have guys with experience. And I think, I know Malachi is going to be a beast. I know Keon Sabb is going to be a guy. Damani Jackson is going to be a guy. So now you welcome in DeShawn Jones. You also picked up Cam Howard. And I believe King Mack out of Penn State is also visiting or did visit this weekend. He's the freshman out of Penn State. So overall, the transfer portal has been really good to Alabama. And Coach Kalen DeBoer has fixed and addressed needs. When you look to the specific positions that Alabama needed to fulfill transfers in, right? He needed a center, brought in Parker Brailsford. I wasn't aware that Jeremy Bernard was going to be as talented as he is. Amazing talent. Showcase that this springtime. You get back Caden Proctor, which I think is going to be great. And then you also added on Graham Nicholson as well, right? So Graham Nicholson, coming in as the Lou Groza Award winner is also monumental, because now you can rest easy after losing Will Reichert, right? Who I felt should have won the Lou Groza Award anyways. But this is a breaking update. So yeah, DeShawn Jones is expected to commit to the Alabama Crimson Tide. I want to hear from you inside the comment box. How excited are you about DeShawn Jones being added to the Crimson Tide? It's a breaking update. And, just wanted to quickly inform you guys about this news that is taking place tonight on Sunday, May 5th. I knew it would be an impactful weekend. And for those wondering about Khalil Jacobs, he's a linebacker out of South Alabama. He changed his visit date to next weekend. And you also have, I think Kobe Minor will be in as early as tomorrow. He's another player from the secondary. So a lot of moving parts. And just because you're not going to see any more guys go into the transfer portal, but now you're going to start to see more guys committing that have been from the transfer portal, right? So that's kind of what we're watching and tracking. And of course, we'll take your calls tomorrow on Monday to talk to you guys about this. But DeShawn Jones expected to commit with the Alabama Crimson Tide. Wanted to bring you this breaking update. So appreciate you guys being here, and I will catch up with you guys soon right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Let me know what you think inside the comment box about this pickup with DeShawn Jones coming to Alabama. Have a beautiful, blessed night. Kyle Henderson of Bama Football on YouTube. What's up, Nick? I see you inside the comment box. Lisa, I appreciate you guys. 72 checked in. Let me ask you before I dip out. Rhonda, what's up? I see you as well. Let me ask you guys, because we didn't really have a chance to talk about Clifford Amori. Do you feel on a scale of 1 to 10, like is that an 11? I said earlier, I'm still kind of thinking about what I said. I mean, is that as big as landing Ryan Williams on the football front, but on the basketball, maybe even bigger because Alabama certainly needed a rim protector. Did you guys see his highlights? They're crazy. They're amazing, right? Right? Nick is saying 10. Yeah, I think you might. Like, I don't throw out 11s often, but I think 11 might certainly be it. And then I think when you look to DeShawn Jones, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a 7, maybe it's an 8. I don't know what it is because I think it might be 7 or 8 because of the fact that Alabama just needed depth in that area. And I wouldn't be surprised if they add one more in the secondary as well. I hope they do. But as you know, they have those freshmen that are ultra talented that will be able to handle whatever's thrown at them. And I think they'll be good. JT, what's up, man? Appreciate it. Either way, we're good. I'm glad to have him. Roll Tide. Yeah, no, it's definitely a big pickup tonight. And, just wanted to kind of quickly jump on board to talk about DeShawn Jones, who is expected to announce with the Crimson Tide, within the next couple of days during a visit. So love what we're seeing right now. Had to have him, had to load up in the secondary. And I will definitely take your guys' calls tomorrow morning on Monday as we rehash everything right here on Bama Football on YouTube. Really big weekend in Tuscaloosa. Yeah, at least they're saying 10.5, 100%. And I will catch up with you guys. But this is just a breaking update. Wanted just to jump on here and just kind of highlight DeShawn Jones coming in. I'm still, it's crazy to me that they're able to get Big Clifford, right? You guys saw the whole Roll Tide Willie. He's been cleaning up. He's like the lead recruiter for this squad. Nobody can beat the mighty Georgia Bulldogs. Beer cans and baddies saying, yeah, what's up, man? I see you inside the comment box. I guess you forgot about the SEC championship, right? That was crazy because I felt that was honestly Jalen Milroe's best game. He put the team on his back in that game. Now, I know it wasn't his best game in terms of throwing deep balls downfield, but, when the Bulls start flying, like you want your best athlete on the field and, being the quarterback that he is, he put the team on his back, was able to win, the SEC champion. Did you see the rings, too, that Alabama got from that? That was crazy. Yeah. Beer cans, it's all good, man. We appreciate you being here, man. So big pickup for Alabama on the basketball front. And then they end tonight. Like it feels like to me, there's always news about, and I get it. I live in like the Alabama ecosystem, but it's like the front page of every single headline. Like I would be so mad, when you look to like On3 or ESPN and you go to like check out your national headlines, and it's just like Alabama content, nothing but stories written about Alabama, because that's where all the news is, right? All right, I will take you guys' calls tomorrow. But really big pickup tonight in DeShawn Jones and Cliff Amori, huge. Kyle Henderson, Bama Football on YouTube. I appreciate you guys. Breaking update. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Be with your family. Enjoy it. And I'll catch up with you soon right here on Bama Football on YouTube.